Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Forum with your host Mastiap. Ah, there's the planet. I was looking for it. Let me change the camera around to orbit. That's the one I want. It wasn't chase cam apparently. Wow, that's one I normally don't want. Orbital camera. Ha, better. So, we are bringing our moon lander back. And apparently we are going to land on the wrong side of the planet. Let's see, which side is it? Well, if we make it a little longer we can land there, but I don't think we will. I think we will land around here. So, we are there. Let's stage in a few seconds. And, oh, we do not have control, of course. I need to do a manual control descent down. Let's first burn off all the excess fuel we have, so we don't create a very big fire bomb inside of the atmosphere. There we go. And I think I will just keep this. We can always stage later if we need to. This one is set for 500 meters deployment. Let's set it to 800. Okay, you know what? Let's stage. That's better. There's a craft. Okay. Switch the camera. Where's the camera? That's the camera button. Auto. There's auto. There we go. Uh-oh. One solar panel is getting burned off. Oh well, that doesn't really matter at this point. We don't need them anymore. Our bladed shield is doing fine. And do you want to watch this? I'm not sure. You know what? I'll just skip. But first, explosions. There they go. There they go. Bum! Bum! Hoo-hoo! Wow! Epic explosions from a few solar panels. I love it. I need to do that more often. Oh wow, look at the science. Wow, we shot up from 150 to 405 science. Wow, that's the way to do it. Let's see. Our biggest one is a material science study from the moon surface. Nice, nice. Let's see. We've got 10 experiments recovered in total. The parts will bring in a value of, well, not that much, 1,000, but we don't really need the money at this point. We've got enough stored. The biggest problem is the science, and Bob Kerman has regained 7 experience and is now level 1. Just level 1? Oh, that's interesting. Let's go to the astronaut complex and look at it. Oh, yeah. He's just missing a slimmer of XP. Science can boost the data value of science experiments. He has orbited the moon, planted the flag on the moon. Oh. Orbit Kerman, orbit the moon. He didn't orbit the moon yet. Apparently, according to this one. Huh. Interesting. Maybe that's different for an astronaut than for a scientist. Or for a pilot than for a scientist. And an engineer is capable of repairing broken parts, if at all possible. Okay, well that's good to know. And the tourist, well that's a tourist. So, let's look at our very interesting science and what we're going to do. So, we need to send a probe to Duna. And for that, I think I want to bring in as much experience as possible. So, I think the barometer is one of the things we need to get. So let's just unlock that one already. Now we can do 3 more of these. One thing I think I want is some small engines. A probe is not that large, so smaller parts would be nice. And another one is, I think, the big rockets. Or do we have some better stuff here which we might use? Different ablators. This is a 2.5 meter. We don't need that. We need a smaller one if we actually can get it. RCS engines could be nice. These are some smaller parts, small separators. Well, I don't really need this one. SAS or RCS, not really needed at this point. This one is not needed at this point. This one actually kind of is. but not with small rockets. So this one we will. And then at the last point, we need to go... Oh, that's heavy aerodynamics. Ooh, nice. The last one I think is this one, but I think I will hold on to the last 130 science. Just in case, let's look at our missions. So, we have a few temperature scans around Kerbal, from altitude or from surface. Altitude above, below, oh. Above 19 kilometers, oh that's a little annoying. Well, we have a probe with one, maybe we can do it. Another one, temperature from the surface into above, oh that's... These are annoying missions, I don't like this. We got a tourist, we got a... Oh, we got a satellite in orbit around Minus. Well, that's possible. And we got a rescue mission. Yeah, okay. So we are going to do this one, or at least accept it. And I think we need to launch a lot of missions today, but one thing in particular I like to launch, and that is one mission to Minus. No, not to Minus, to Duna. To the desert planet. So before we go to Duna, let's look at the planet itself. And where it is at the moment. Oh, it's over there. I'm not sure if that's the best point we can launch, but at least let's look at it. We have a planet, we've got a moon called Ike, and the planet. Let's look at some information. And blah 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 blah. Is something? No. Okay. Characteristics. Radius 320 kilometers. A gravity at the surface of 0.3. Escape velocity needed of 1.3 kilometers a second, but we don't need to escape, so that's not a real problem. Atmosphere height of 50,000 and an atmosphere pressure of 0.2. So we need to make something light which it can land, and we can do it with parachutes. That's good to know. Also, we have a planet called Ike, a moon called Ike. It does not have an atmosphere. It is a gravity of 0.1, which I think is the same as on Minus. I should check that. And furthermore, I guess we can use this maybe as a second land spot. Maybe we make a very big rocket with a few probes attached, and a few we can land on Duna, maybe 3 or 4 of them, and a few we can land on Ike. That might be a good decision. Let's look back at Kerbal, at Minus. There we go. And Minus, where's Minus? Minus, there we go. Minus has a gravity of 0.05. Aha, okay. Maybe the moon is more like it. The moon has a gravity of 0.16. So it's a little lighter than landing on the moon, and a little heavier than landing on Minus. Twice as heavy as on Minus, apparently. Oh, we have a... Oh, of course, this one we just accepted. Oh, I'm so stupid sometimes. That will be an interesting launch, actually. We'll see about that later. So, I am going to make a probe which we can send to Duna. And as last science, I decided to go for the heavy rocketry, which will give us the skipper engine, which has a lot of extra delta V. Well, not delta V, but I mean it has just a very big rocket, or big thrust ratio of 600 in vacuum space, 650. Let's just look how much it would take, how much power it will need, this engine. Like so. It would give us an acceleration of 1.5 Gs. Yeah, this one is better than the 5 other engines combined. Nice. Now we have a little simpler rocket to go to the moon when we need it. Let's save that one. But now we are going to make a new one to a Duna. Misschien dat ik dit in time acceleration kan doen trouwens. Oké, ik zit even te denken hoe ik dit ga doen. De probe die... Dit wordt de probe trouwens die in orbit blijft. Die heeft 5 km per seconde nu. Oké. Needs a little more. It needs some science. Laat ik 1 van deze doen. En 1 van deze. Verder heeft hij natuurlijk een antenne nodig. Wordt een iets grotere antenne. Waar de schotel. Omdat hij anders de data natuurlijk niet terugkrijgt. Ik weet dat dat niet klopt, maar dat is ook niet het leuk te spelen. Dan krijgt die. En dan krijgt een temperatuur. Temperatuur kan ik vaker doen. Deze kan ik maar 1 keer doen. Alleen in low space, low around Kerbal. Or low around Duna, dat is goed. Oké. Dit is dus de main rocket die in orbit blijft. Nu de landers. De landers ga ik gewoon aan de zijkant plaatsen. Krijgt in principe ook de materials bay. Een probe body. En deze krijgt gewoon een antenne. Verder krijgt deze geen Kerbal systems. Deze krijgt wel een glue canister. En een temperatuursensor. En als laatste krijgt deze natuurlijk een ablator. Een parachute. En het klinkt misschien raar, maar ik heb ook een kleine motor. Dat is puur om een plug die orbiten. Dat is gewoon puur dit systeem. Oké, hier krijgen we er 2 van. Oké, nu kan ik nog maar 2,5 km per seconde. Dat is misschien geen probleem, zeker niet in de laatste stage wat puur een orbital stage is natuurlijk. Nu moet ik eentje bouwen die naar Ike kan. Ike krijgt een andere raket. Ongeveer dezelfde. Alleen de motoren worden anders. Eigenlijk wordt deze hele raket anders. Laat me zitten. Oké, deze krijgt geen glue canister. Of geen, hoe heet die ding? Deze krijgt in plaats daarvan een hele bende fuel. 4 cans. 1 motor. Een probe body op top. En natuurlijk de gebruikelijke spullen van een temperatuursensor. Een antenne. En om deze te balanceren krijgt hij 2 glue canisters per stuk. Eigenlijk wil ik er maar één doen. Staat op de top plaatsen. Zo goed als in het midden als ik kan. Mooi stabiel te houden. Kan zijn dat hij een beetje instabiel is. Maar dat maakt in principe niet zoveel uit. Oké, natuurlijk als laatste wat heel erg belangrijk is. Oh, de barometer. Die moeten we niet vergeten mee te nemen om die op het ding naar Duna te plaatsen. Wat GE's natuurlijk ook allemaal nodig hebben zijn batterijen en dat soort dingen. Zo, laten we die ook nog even plaatsen. En het is het beste, sowieso part-wise, om de kleintjes mee te nemen. Zoals die. En op de andere ook. En het laatste wat natuurlijk niet nodig is, zijn een paar zonnepanelen. There we go. Dit is de raket die we rond Duna gaan krijgen. Whoa, it's tending a little wonky, isn't it? Well, this is our rocket, which I designed. It's got two very big SRBs, it's got the new skipper engine, and it's got a few extra fuel tanks to fuel the main engine as usual. So this one has a little less thrust or delta V than our engine has to the moon lander. This one has a total of 7.1 kilometers. Can we see it somewhere? Well, add these all together and you get around 7. Or not really at this point, but where we do when we get into orbit. And get rid of all these screens. I want just orbital information. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. In 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Slowly. Very slowly actually. But we have a liftoff. We shouldn't try to go very fast in orbit because of all these extra open parts which are not really shielded. But it shouldn't really be a very big issue. We have cleared the landing pads. Hopefully these boosters won't crash down on it. How far are these? These are empty already. Okay. I was expecting that. All within plans. And of course, ice stage and we lost our engine. Oh, of course. Well, I guess we need to do that again. Oh, that's a shame. We were just so nice on our way. Well, you know these small engines called separators? This is where they're good for. But I don't have them yet. So I just rotated them 90 degrees to the sides, and hopefully if we don't make a turn or a roll, this should be fine. Okay, test 2 in 3, 2, 1. Launch. I also made some clamps because I thought if we would place this one on a landing pad it would topple over. Just like the other one almost did. Okay, we are going nice and slow at this point. 10 seconds. Okay, let's see if the stage goes right this time. 3, 2, 1, 0. Clean separation. Good. Well, this rocket is using a little more fuel than I actually expected. We are now on our second to large stage. This should be our our orbital transfer stage towards the moon, so I calculated something wrong. But we are getting in an orbit. We are now at a highest point of 60 kilometers and a horizontal speed of 1 kilometer a second. Should be easy to burn this one into a nice and stable orbit. We aren't still there yet. We're not still at the 70. 61. Well, this will be an interesting one. This will be an interesting rocket, I have to say. Okay, guys, we have made it. We've got 100 meters a second to go before we get into an orbit. It's just a little burn. I almost did this one completely in one go, but due to the nature of this rocket that didn't think, or actually this altitude, it would burn in a complete orbit. And there we go. Okay, in a complete orbit at 67 kilometers altitude, which should not be good. So now when we are here, we can try to get to Duna, see if there is a nice launch window at this point. At maneuver here, we need to go a lot faster than this. And we got 1.3 kilometers a second. Oh, of course, I want that one open. Where is it? There we go. Let's see if we can do this in one burn. Set as target. Ah. We are apparently a little early. Okay. If we wait a few orbits. Oh, we can't do that yet. Okay. How fast do we need to go to get there at once? Apparently, we can't do that from here. Okay. If we do it now, we need to wait a few years. It might just be better to wait until we are here on the other side and then burn for the moon or for Duna. Okay, well, was not really an expected thing. Let's just take a turn around and let's do it a little different. Let's see if we can go to Eve. It's maybe not the best thing to do. Well, actually, we are at the closest approach. Almost. Let's see if we... There's something here. Nah. It's not really close either. Come on. This should be the best window, and it's gone, of course. Add maneuver here. Accelerate. And go to Duna. Or to... No, it's still not a good transfer to Eve as well. So apparently we need to wait. What's this one? This is dress. What is dress? Focus view. What is dress? Dress is a very small dwarf planet and it has a gravity of 0.15. Oh wow, that's low for a planet. Oh, this one is in a wonky orbit as well. Annoying, we can't really go there at once. Okay, then I think this craft will stay in orbit. It needs around 1.5 kilometers a second before it can go to it. Focus view, thank you. So I guess we'll try and launch some other craft as well then. That's too bad. It's really too bad. Okay, before we go to a different rocket, let's just see how much it will take to get to Duna at this point. I installed a new mod, the Orbital Transfer Window Planner, and let's see, let's plot it. Earliest, latest departure, flight time, 61.2, okay, I think that's good. Okay, our closest burn is around there, which is in... Travel time is 136 days. Our arrival will be 10. Our estimated Burn will be 5,000? Oh, really? We need 5,000. Okay. Let's see. We can add it to Kerbal Alarm Clock from here. We should burn in 200 days. Okay. Well, I think this one should do a few more orbits then before we get to that. Inclination phase angle is 95. Okay. Well, I think we need to wait a little longer then. Oh, okay. Couldn't we edit just from here? An alarm? 133. That's, I think, around here. You need 5.5 kilometers a second. Oh wait, this is the Moho. Oh, this is the Moho. I wanted to Duna. Okay. Let's recalculate. Ah, this is better. Okay. We need 1.6 kilometers a second total. So we need 1,037 burn ejection from Kerbal, and we need to slow down with an additional 642, which is way within our fuel capacity. So we can go a little faster. We have around 3 kilometers a second to spend. So let's see if we can do one a little earlier even. What do we do here? Do you need to burn in... This is the travel days, okay. And this is the departure date. Okay, I want to close the departure date. It will be a little longer before we get there then. Well, maybe this one, well, actually 300 days, and we need to leave in how many days? How many days is this? Travel time almost 300. Wow, this is long actually. This is very long. Maybe we should just do this here. So this is a total trip of 400 days. Arrival time 10. Arrival time 15. Arrival time 1 year 400 days. Okay. Let me mess around with it a little longer, see if I can come up with something. Okay, I found the most optimal route for us. Yeah, some set music is well arranged. We can only leave if we want to go with this rocket in 122 days. So, wow, okay. Let's add a new maneuver mode for this one, for an orbital transfer to... Let's look at it. No, I want just a Kerbal Alarm Clock for this one. And we will set the time of 0 years, 122 days, and 0 minutes. And make this repeat when triggered? No repeat. There we go. 121 days. Oh, too bad. Oh well, let's at least do a mission we can do today. Let's go and see if we can burn for one of these wonky orbits. Maybe the one in the wrong direction. Yeah, let's go in the wrong direction. Totally no thing with the band whatsoever. Well, here we go with the Polar Satellite 2. It has a little different design. It's a little smaller. I've called it the Polar Satellite 2 because it's the design of the Polar Satellite, but the only thing that changed is the upper stage, which is now 3 smaller tanks, 1 smaller engine, a stack separator, and then the switcheroo for the big rocket. Okay, let's see. We need to burn this one in a different direction than normal. We don't need to turn to the 90 degrees, but to the 180. Let's see if we can do this. We should at least be able to do this. This should be a very standard, simple, and I think fast launch. Not really sure about the last one. Let's get rid of those. And we need to go to the sun. Haha. Okay, going nice and steady, nice and fast as usual. This is just a simple rocket launch, not really something the matter of this. We should actually try to do all these small probes with a spaceplane. But to build a spaceplane, we need some more parts, and for that we need to go to Minus at least. Or at least go to the moon again with a nice lander. Maybe we will launch another one of those today. And have Jebediah. Oh no, we want... Well, maybe we want Jebediah to send it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. Really? Really? Do I really need to send it again? I guess I do. Maybe this one is a little... Let me try to add a little wings. See if that works, actually. The wings are placed on the back. Now let's see if this works better. There we go. Launch number... How many aircraft did we launch? No clue. We are at least going forward wrong direction today. We are going to the sun again. Well, actually I just told that to you. You know what? I'll see you right back. I see you right back. I mean, I will be right back when we are in orbit or something like that. Let's first see if this one does not want to tip over. And it is at least a lot stiffer to turn. It wants to point a little more in the direction it wants to go. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, this is a lot more stable. Okay, I am adding my fins to everything now. There we go. Well, we spent our complete fuel tank, and here you can see the stuff of the stack separator. It loses on both ends, so you could have just a clean separation, only you have this part of debris now in orbit extra. This one will at least fall down to the planet, and let's see if we can actually do this. It took me a lot more fuel than I expected to get to a high point in orbit. Let's see, is this about right? It is. Okay, that needs 1400 meters. Ooh, okay. That maneuver node circularization here. How much speed will it take now? We now delete this one, 1400 meters there. And 300 meters there. Oh, I think we will do it. We will make it. Okay. Oh! Hear the sound of that engine! It's a little different than we are used to with the other ones, but, well, it's nice. This one needs to burn for 50 more seconds. And that will take almost all our fuel, I think. I am not really sure if we're gonna make it. We should do it at least. Okay, hopefully this will be fine. At least it gives us a chance to test our rockets. And, well, we are at least in orbit. Let's just burn at once. Burn towards the highest point. And we'll see how far we get there. Oh, we got 300 more meters more of seconds. Oh, we will make it. We will make it with fuel to spare, but I will use the fuel of all the treated tanks, so it's good to have 3 tanks now. We are now at half fuel. Oh, we will make it easily. Okay, 5 hours more. How is the rest doing? Yeah, the Duna probe, I know it. 122 days. But at least the other one is getting there. Let's finish that one off and plan this one. Wow, this is one nice shot. The moon, the sun and Kerbal in the background. And we are 12 minutes out and closing fast on our maneuver node for 300 more meters a second. And then we should be complete for another mission. Are we almost there yet? Oh, we are overshooting it. This one has a thrust of 3 Gs. Ah, that's nice. There we go, we should have done it. Little faster, there we go. Now we have those nice and connected. Let's see if we did it. 3, 2, 1, go. Not yet. No. Now maybe. We didn't? Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. Well, that one is at least good. I guess we need to do another burn. They want them nice and close? Okay, they can get it. They can get it. Got a little more fuel left. Let's turn off SES. Maybe that works. Oh, we still haven't done it yet. Oh, wow. This one wants them close. Very close. That close. 30 meters a second. In 1 day. Okay. Well, let's set this maneuver then. And that's a very small one. Let's at least turn the craft around. Oh, oh, turn too far, turn too far. There we go. Oh, I don't have SCS on. That will work. There we go. Interesting. Do we at least have the right craft, or... This one isn't it? This one isn't it? It should be this one. Green, green, green. Have materials bay? Wait. What? Oh. Oops. I think we need to redesign this one a little. Be right back. Well, with a little bit redesigning, this is the rocket I came up with. It's almost the same as the Polar Satellite 1. This is the Polar Satellite 3. It only has one goop or materials bay now. In the rocket stage. Oh well. And it needed a bigger tank because otherwise we couldn't do it fuel wise. So yeah. The same one. That's too bad. I thought we could do it a little smaller. Well, maybe with the next one. But I am running out of time for this episode. I don't want to do it at 3/4 of an hour, which we did last episode. Just want this one to be a little shorter. So the conclusion of this launch you will see in the next episode. I hope to see you all next time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.